everybody, Dana Weiss here. I am starting my brand new YouTube channel and this is my first ever video. So today's video is all about 5 things that I love about living in Melbourne, Florida, and 5 things that I'm not so excited about. Okay everybody, so we are going to talk about the 5 things we're not so excited about. First, number 1, bugs. Let's talk bugs. So Florida, it's a subtropical environment down here. We have a lot of bugs. No-see-ums. If you've never been down in Florida by any body of water, you might not know what they are, but they are little teeny fly-like gnat creatures, teeny tiny little things that love to bite you. So the only way to keep them from biting you is to go get a kind of a bug spray that specifically has no-see-ums on the label, because otherwise they still love you. So we have those, but we also have love bugs. We're gonna put a picture of those suckers up here for you. Love bugs, they look harmless, don't they? Cute little things. Yeah, well, they're not. They can swarm and just be everywhere. Matter of fact, the first year that my family and I moved down to Florida, these love bugs were everywhere. They only show up in 2 time frames. It's not like they're here all year long, so it's not like we're always walking around with these things. But the first time is somewhere in April-ish, and then the second one is like at the end of August, September-ish, and they just come out and they're kind of everywhere. But the first year we were here, they were literally everywhere. You were dodging and weaving, trying to get to your car or get into a store from your car because you didn't want to touch these things. They were just everywhere. And let's talk the front of your car. If they get on the front of your car, they splat all over and they stay there. They will eat the paint off of your car. And when you go to the car wash, you have to scrub them off specifically first, because just going through the car wash doesn't get them off. All right, last bug I do want to talk about is the palmetto bug. If you have never seen a palmetto bug, it sounds, again, harmless. It's not. It's a big cockroach. The good thing with these suckers is that they're kind of easy to kill, and that if they come inside, they actually don't like the air conditioning. My bug guy was just telling me this the other day. They actually can't take the air conditioning, so they will die once they get inside, but just them being inside is like, ew. But it's not because, you know, you have a dirty, gross house. They're just everywhere, and yes, they come inside. All right, so that leads us to number 2. Number 2, humidity. Yes, it's very humid down here. Pretty much from May-ish until mid-September-ish. It's just humid, and it is when Floridians pretty much don't want to be outside. Everybody else comes down for, you know, vacations and everything. We're smarter than that. We stay in kind of like a palmetto bug. We stay inside with the air conditioning, and we just run from our air conditioning car to our air conditioning house to the air conditioned store. And we wait for the humidity to go away. Number 3 thing don't like so much is the heat. And I love being warm. I don't like being cold. I was so glad when we moved down from Virginia for that reason, my family and me. However, it's really hot. It gets in the triple digits, especially when you combine the heat with the humidity. And it's super, super hot from June through August. Everyone else, again, is coming down, doing the Disney thing or whatever, and the rest of us are like, nope, we're waiting till October. That's when we go. So, the heat. Number 4, gators. Let's talk gators. Yes, we really do have gators here. Matter of fact, I was on TripAdvisor very recently and just looking there, and there was somebody who had posted on there and said, you will see gators if you come down here. So yes, you will see gators. Sometimes you see them walking across the street. That literally happened to a college student. He was driving home one day and he had to stop his car because wait for the gator to cross the street. So you can see them. Matter of fact, we have a little body of water outside of our home here. Actually, 2 bodies of water. There's one here and on the other side of the neighborhood. And we have a little gator that usually just goes back and forth between the 2. I guess he just wants to see if there's something new on the other side. But yeah, so gators, pretty much if you have a body of water, there's going to be a gator in it more than likely. If you don't see one just lying around, you can always take an airboat ride. We have lots of those down here too. Personally, I think that's crazy. I don't want to get that close to one. But if that's your thing, you're definitely going to see a gator. All right. And then that leads us to number 5. Oh my gosh, what is on everybody's minds right now? What season are we in? Hurricane season, you got it, hurricane season, which of course can lead to flooding and usually does lead to flooding, hurricanes. But the great thing about our area here is that we are only brushed or, you know, on the outskirts of or hit directly every 2.5 years. So it's not like we're getting pummeled constantly every hurricane season. Generally lots of rain. Now, there are major hurricanes, obviously, you know, the 4 or 5s, the big hurricanes that do come through. But I was looking at the statistics on this just to give it to you all. And it's between, normally the average is 21 years between those great big huge hurricanes. So if you're here for any amount of time, you will probably go through a hurricane. So you just kind of have to know that. So if you're thinking about coming down to the Melbourne, Florida, or just Florida area in general, that is definitely something you have to deal with. It now, the flooding that comes along with it. I found this really great website that I wanted to pass along to you guys too. I thought this was great. It's called gis.brevard.fl for Florida.gov. And if you go to that website, you can just put in any address that if you're thinking about purchasing a home, for instance, you can put the address in there and it comes right up and tells you whether or not it's in a flood zone, what the rating of the flood zone is, and you can kind of determine from there whether or not you would have to have the flood insurance. And if it's in a flood zone, more than likely your mortgage lender is going to want you to purchase flood insurance. It's pretty nasty when it does happen. So those are the top 5 things that I'm not so excited about living in Brevard. Now let's talk about the things we love. All right, 5 things that I love about Brevard, and specifically the Melbourne area. First thing, winter. We love winter. Winter's great. It's the best time of the year here. It's what we live for. Okay. You know, I was talking about that heat and humidity before. Well, once winter hits, and really I guess it's kind of fall, but it's October, September-ish a little bit, but really October. When October hits, October through March especially are just the best times here. It's just the best weather ever. It's the weather that you want to have when you go on vacation, okay? We are in the low 70s. It gets down into the 50s at night. It is gorgeous. That's the time when Floridians go out and go bike riding and go walking and just, well, the beach, everywhere that we want to go, because the weather is gorgeous and the humidity is barely anything. So winter. Number 2, beaches. How can you talk about Florida and not talk about the beaches? We have great beaches down here in Florida. Not the whole coastline for us. Brevard County, we are known as the Space Coast of Florida, and we go just a portion of the East Coast, but the whole entire coast is just gorgeous, gorgeous beaches. If you're a surfer, it's a great place to be. We actually have live beach cams that are set up so that if you are interested in thinking about going surfing that day, you can actually hop online, look at the beach cam, see what the surf is like, and then decide whether or not you want to go. So, beaches. Number 3 is the zoo, Brevard Zoo. We have a great little zoo here. It is not a huge one like the San Diego Zoo or the New York Zoo, which those are great zoos. So it's not huge, massive like that, but it is nationally accredited, and it's just a wonderful zoo. We've got lots of animals from continents around the world. It's one of our top family destinations, actually, because it's so great. There's a train that you can take. They have kayak tours. I personally had never been in another zoo that had a kayak tour, but you can take a kayak tour through part of the zoo and see the animals, you know, if they're close enough, of course, but you can see the animals. They have a treetop trek is what they call it. It's a zip line, and you can take the zip line again above part of the zoo and actually see animals from above. How great is that? So Brevard Zoo. And you know what? Yes, it's a family destination, but if you're single, you can go too. Go see the monkeys. Go see the, I don't know, lemurs or sloth, whatever you like, right? It's a really great, fun place to be. Number 4. Wait, 4. Wickham Park. Wickham Park is kind of centrally located here in Melbourne. Think of it like a little mini, like a Central Park, kind of in New York. It's obviously not a Central Park, but it's kind of like that. There are just so many. It's a great community place. So many great amenities, things to do. always things going on there. There's camping, equestrian trails there. There's disc golf, whatever, frisbee disc golf, there's that. Archery, dog park, hiking, walking trails, or biking trails if you wanted to take a bike. They have lots of and the outbuildings, of course, that you can, rent and do things like that. But then they have lots of like festivals. Matter of fact, my family's favorite is the Renaissance Fair that they have there. It's usually in February, and ton of fun. Oh my gosh, it's 4 different weekends, different themed weekends, family friendly event. Most of their things that they do are family friendly. It is the park. So just a ton of, oh my gosh, just a ton of great stuff to do, and we love Wickham Park. All right, and finally, number 5, things I love about Melbourne. The downtown area, Melbourne downtown, it's a district area. Historical, dates back to the 1800s, lots of little shops, and it just has that like small town feel. And it's one of those things that it's great to do on I don't know, Saturday afternoon or whatever. Go hang out there, have a cup of coffee, get an ice cream later, shop local, right? Shop local is a big thing. Supporting local, I really believe in that big time. So I definitely want to say, hey, go shop local. So if you're in the Melbourne area, go downtown Melbourne. It's a great place to shop local. Lots of little small, just, knick-knacky kind of places, and just places, with items that you're not going to really find anywhere else. So, yeah. Oh, and the festivals. I should tell you about they have lots of, well, not during COVID. I guess I should kind of mention, obviously during COVID, Wickham Park, none of our places are having our festivals going on, but usually they have lots of great festivals. A wine and food festival, I'm trying to think, art festivals, all kind of festivals that they have down there as well. Once a month, again, not in COVID, but once a month they have Friday night, where it's just like downtown Melbourne. You go to Friday night, all the shops have all the things outside. You can just stroll up and down the sidewalks. It's great. It's just a great place for the community to come and, get together once again and just enjoy being here, being in our town. So can't wait to see. I'm hoping that if you're looking at this video, you're probably interested in Melbourne in one way or another, whether you're coming down on vacation or maybe even you're looking to purchase a home. But either way, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and keep watching the channel. I'm hoping to be able to add a video every week. Actually, that's kind of ambitious, but that's what I'm going to try and do. So thank you so much, and remember, make the wise choice. Bye.